Alright, so how you all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now, in today's video, our final showcase before the Trader Meliodas comes out, and we're jumping back over to the King team. A team, honestly, I was meant to do the showcase absolutely ages ago. For some reason, I just completely forgot about it. But using King alongside the green DROLE, who's probably one of my more favorite units in the game. If you guys don't know what he does, his first card, he inflicts detonate damage equal to 400% of attack on one enemy. The second card, he inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on all enemies, disables buff and debuff skills for 2 turns. Really, really good card, especially with like Margaret and all that being out in the meta. Super good character for this. I mean, his whole kit is just like a really good disabling character kit. The ultimate here, we do have 6/6 as well, which is really nice. Inflicts charge damage equal to 680% of attack on all enemies. The commandment applies an effect that increases resistance by 30% for 3 turns upon taking damage from a skill in PvP. This is the main reason we're going to be using DROLE, and I will get to that in a second when we jump back over to the King. His passive here applies an ultimate move disable effect for 2 turns every time an enemy ultimate move gauge reaches 5 orbs. This as well is really good. At the moment, we've been seeing a whole bunch of cheese teams, you know, people using the Suicide Elizabeth and Suicide Fraudrin. Basically, if we come up against the Fraudrin turn 1, we can just attack into him with pretty much no worries. Obviously, the King and everyone will go back to full health, but the ultimates do get disabled for the 2 turns here, which super big sigh of relief. We can still, you know, easily wipe out the rest of the team. Jumping over to the equipment here, we are rocking the HP defense set. And jumping over to the closet, I'm missing a couple pieces, which is unfortunate. I've tried to... DROLE is a unit I use a lot for the associations one. He's a great association character. I still have to invest into him a little bit more, so I will get to that shortly. And jumping over to the King here, the whole reason why we're using DROLE, probably the biggest benefit, is this card here. Inflicts power strike damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemies. Power strike being additional damage equal to enemies' resistance. So basically, we throw out the first card, we give him extra resistance, and then we get even more damage from this card here, which is super nice. If you guys are wondering how my King is built, I do have him on the attack and crit damage set, and his closet pretty much has the festival treatment. I've got all of his cosmetics maxed out, but yeah, this is the team we're using today. Hopefully we can get some dubs, and let's jump right into it. First opponent, and not only have I not used this green DROLE in a hot minute, but Death Pierce in the back, I mean, pretty much all the time you see me using the, you know, green Zeldris, which is because usually I'm using Keo in the front here. Keo is probably easily my top 5 favorite units. Hey, Death Pierce would also say the same. Only thing is his CC is quite a bit low, even though I do have pretty much like a 15% HP defense set on him. It is just nowhere near as strong as this. Obviously, Zeldris being a festival character, much higher CC. And let's see, can we just wipe everyone? Yeah, look at that, almost 450,000 damage. I forget just how crazy King is. And another King Escanor team. I mean, I feel like as long as we're going turn 1 here, as long as they're not using evade food, we should be fine. Especially with how many people are using evasion food nowadays. Going for the double rank up on King is just a tad bit scary. If obviously you can tell their CC is like super inflated and you can almost guarantee that they are using CC food, by all means go for like the double rank up. Well, I would say going for the first King card into the second card to get the extra damage from his passive, I would say is probably just a tad bit better. Probably getting a little bit more damage off as well, which is really nice. Let's see though, Barn in the back as well. I feel like if we go DROLE card into Barn to kind of like increase his resistance a little bit, and then buff King and go for the 3-star, we might be able to, it's very unlikely, but we might be able to get him almost dead turn 1. Look at that as well, just, I forget just how strong King is. His shield, everything about him is just so crazy. Cannot wait to try out the Trader Meliodas as well, but let's see, rank up the King and level 3. I've seen as well from the Meliodas single target cards. Don't get me wrong, King has some crazy strong level 3 cards, but I've seen the Meliodas, like the, oh, look at that, so goddamn close. The Meliodas Pierce card just do crazy amounts of damage at level 1 as well, which like, I know that's what the Pierce card does, but like even his single target card is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, the level 3 Heart Crush is still not breaking our shield. This unit is just beyond everything, and it's like, I was not expecting a unit like Meliodas to be that much more of a power, like a jump in power creep from this King. This King is just something else to everything else we've seen in Grand Cross history. And I mean, with the New Year's update coming to Global as well, we will pretty much be caught up to JP. I know obviously they'll have like the second week of that, and then they have their dead week, and then another update will come out. But if they pretty much just skip the dead week on the global version, we will be completely caught up. I feel like this may be the update where they actually end up linking us up both together. I do believe they talked about it a little bit in the patch notes as well. Level 3 Liz Shield, turn 1. Are you for real? Is that seriously how you want to start this off? That is annoying. I think I'm still going to go for the double king cards here, and then chuck out the dissolve. If we could rush king ultimate as well, that'd be very, very nice. Gosh, look at how tanky it is, and like, I know king is a whole bunch better, like a whole ton better of a character than Elizabeth is, and his shield is also a lot better, but in my opinion, Elizabeth's shield having like the nullify card effects on it is the worst part, 100%. Like King's shield, you can attack into King's shield, break it, and still get damage off on a character. If you attack into an Elizabeth shield, there is no way you are breaking the whole shield and doing a little bit of extra damage. Maybe if it's a level 1 shield and you have like a level 3 card, you get a little bit off, but nowhere near as much as you should be getting. 1, 2, and I think I'm going to go for the pumpkin bombs there. Granted, we aren't going to rush to go through ultimate. Chucking that card off there, the buff and debuff disable, just for the 1 turn will be extremely helpful. Just stopping, like, you know, the rank up, the pumpkin bombs, and mainly just like the Elizabeth stun and whatnot is a real big hand. The level 3 DROLE cards as well can also get quite a bit of damage off. Unfortunately, not getting any of the, we've got the Sever card here, not getting any of the Power Strike cards, which is a little bit unfortunate. We should still be able to do a crazy amount of damage. Getting his Escanor ultimate. His passive will of course kick in as well, and like if we were to have a pumpkin bomb on him, that will be removed. Losing king as well. This one is not looking good for us. Can we kill? Actually, we haven't even proc revive. That is just a tiny bit problematic. This does the extra damage per ultimate move, or doesn't it though? Yeah. If we could see DROLE just double crit and just proc revive and kill it, that would be ridiculous. I highly doubt. I mean, it is good that we kind of got to show DROLE off a little bit in this one. He has some really good damage, but there is no way we were double killing there. Okay, if he's 6-6, we've pretty much lost. Depending on what ult level he is pretty much depending on whether or not we still have a chance at winning this match. Got the gold rank up as well. Let's see here. Going for Gothar. He does have the Holy Relic as well, which, okay, wasting all of the ultimate on Gothar is super helpful for us. Granted as well, we did lose the gold rank up. Yeah, with that shield going up as well, I pretty much guarantee we're going to get crap card draw just due to the 2 characters we have on the field. Damn, okay, first loss of the video, but that is alright. We've been on a pretty good winning streak as of recent. And of course, as always, if you guys do have any teams you would like to see me use, whether they're King teams, Margaret teams, Escanor teams, even Meliodas teams 4 when he comes out, by all means let me know in the comments section down below. I'd really like to try some, and I mean, already with Meliodas coming out, I have just a list of teams I want to try. If you guys have any unique ones, would love to see them. I'd definitely love to do a video on a couple of them. That is, yeah, just some of these teams we're just getting into, and we are just straight up one-turning. Obviously, Elizabeth having the revive saved Escanor there, but just with how strong the shield is, I don't think there's an awful Death Pierce in the back as well. It's been a hot minute since I've used... Actually, did I use Death Pierce Escanor on the Holy Relic showcase? I might have, actually. Yeah, I don't know why as well they restrict... I know they've been like... The Holy Relics aren't like the strongest increase in the world. Some of them are really good and like completely make characters viable again. I don't know, I feel like they could have made the Escanor one just due to the fact that it's only defense-related defense stats, not defense-related stats. They could have made it work in PvE as well. I don't know why they just restricted it to PvP. A little bit of a strange decision, in my opinion. And here we go, final opponent time and another King Kyo team. With that CC as well, I'm going to guess that he's running the evasion food. Just to play it safe, I am going to go Pumpkin Bomb and throw out these extra 2 cards. Granted, we did load in fairly quickly, so could be a bot. Yeah, most likely. Although I still feel as if, though, with all those extra resistance buffs, we might be able to get a turn 1 kill on someone. Okay, no. Super close still. That's alright by all means. Could show off another DROLE level 3 card. Although we haven't seen like a whole bunch of use from DROLE, he's pretty much been giving us the same effect as Kyo. Although he hasn't been increasing like the Sever cards damage as well, the huge increase he gives to the Power Strike cards, and the fact that, you know, if anyone does use any of those cheesy Yacht Rush teams, we can nullify the ultimates. All of that, I don't know, I just feel like he's a real good character. Super fun in my opinion. Has really good CC as well, which of course does help out. I don't know, Drole's just a real fun character. If you haven't already built him, probably wouldn't recommend it. I don't see him, especially with Meliodas coming out, having like a whole bunch used. Granted, I could be wrong. If you do obviously need to build like another association, or you just have materials to spare, would recommend it for characters like Zeldris. I know for if you're losing like the old school Ludociel, here's an association there. And for an association, it gives the, I think it's extra 2,200 HP, which is pretty much like the best thing. Association characters giving extra HP is probably the best thing you can give, especially for characters like Ludociel and backline supports like Zeldris. So I don't know, super fun unit. I probably wouldn't go as far as giving him top 5 favorite PvP units. I really want to get rid of you. And back in the day, he definitely would have been, just with like the crazy fun units that have come out, like King, Barn, all that. A little bit of a stretch, but we're chucking that card out there. That Kyo's surviving. Okay, let's just wrap up the video. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys are just as excited as I am for tomorrow's summon. But please hit like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.